Aries, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person that's on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and if you have not yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards, oracle cards, even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. So take what resonates, but leave what does not. And if you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, go ahead and flip it. All right, I'm going to stop there. We are starting this reading off with the Death card, followed by the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and then the Four of Cups. So right away, I can say that in this particular situation or this person that you're thinking about, there's been an end to some type of cycle with this person. Now, that could be an end of the relationship altogether so that you and this person are kind of beginning new in another direction, or just there's a death to how this relationship is operating. And the reason why I say that is because with this Knight of Cups that sits in the reverse, this was an unrequited love situation, or at least a very unbalanced situation. You may have been giving a lot and this person giving very little. This could have been a very moody person, somebody that really didn't display their emotions. You never really knew where they stood, but they were also very deceptive. And because of their untruthfulness and their deceptiveness, you have revoked the offer of love from this person. Now, whether you have done that already physically or just emotionally, either way, you have pulled back from this person because you no longer want this cycle to continue with this person. Now, with the Four of Cups that shows up here, we have somebody now that is feeling a lot of discontent. They're doing a lot of reevaluation about this particular situation and how it happened, and they're realizing that they missed this opportunity with you. They're in a great deal of regret and a lot of depression with this Four of Cups. Let's get a little bit more from here. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. We got the Tower that came out with the Three of Swords. Now, with the Tower, this is like an absolute unexpected change, right? It's unwanted. There could have even been violence or some kind of upheaval, right? When the Tower comes down, it's like the very foundation that this relationship was sitting on just broke, right? Now, the Tower is not always a bad card, especially with the Death card, because sometimes all it means is that this cannot continue the way that it was. It must be rebuilt from the ground up. And so sometimes when we see the Death and the Tower that comes up here, it's like perhaps you and this person can get to a different place to where you can really build something that is completely different. And that really takes changed behaviors and not changed words. Okay, so if you and this person are in separation, they come back, let's make sure they have some changed behaviors. All right, the Three of Swords that sits in the reverse is somebody wanting to apologize after this loss in this situation. This is a person that wants to heal this. They want to recover this situation, okay? Now, whenever I see this card in this deck, you can see there's an alien here. It's almost like this person feels like they were acting out of character, like out of who they really were, like they were foreign to themselves, okay? All right, they want to apologize because the Chariot has come to a halt, honey. Now, with the Chariot, you could be dealing with the Cancer or something within Cancer season, but when the Chariot goes in the reverse, it's like you've given up. This relationship has completely lost its direction and its focus. Let's get some from this deck. I just feel a lot of regret and remorse. The Ace of Chalices or the Ace of Cups that sits here in the reverse. This is somebody that's very depressed. You feel very let down by this person, okay? Very disappointed in their behaviors or their lack of behaviors, all right? This person may be dealing with quite a lot of depression because this did come out with the Chariot and the Three of Swords right on top of that. The Queen of Wands, listen, this is all your energy, honey, okay? Or you could be dealing with another fire sign. But the Queen of Wands is somebody that is confident, self-assured, very feisty, okay? Very fiery energy. And so they may be seeing you and this Tower, this came out right on top of that Tower card, so they may be thinking like, man, I really missed my opportunity with this very go take charge type individual. All right, you may have always been putting in that work. Wow, the Seven of Cups comes up here in the reverse. So now this person is having clarity. They're starting to see things very clearly about what this relationship really was, and that goes right along with that Four of Cups. They're really regretting because they're now seeing very clearly that they had something very divine and very beautiful. And you can see this in the upright. You can see that, you know, there's this kind of divine spirit that's whispering to this person. And so they may not have even listened to their intuition about what this relationship really was to them. Let's flip gears. I want to see what this person thinks about when they think about you. Okay. We get the Eight of Pentacles and then the Knight of Cups. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles that sits up here, this person thinks that you're really, you know, focused on your work, your career, your craft, some type of foundation that you're working on, and you're really focused on that. You're trying to get your money together, your ducats together, whatever the case is, but you're really focused on some type of craft or project, or maybe even a job or a business. But with this Knight of Cups, when this person thinks about you, they want to come through and be super duper charming, okay? This is my Prince or Princess Charming card. So when this person thinks about you, they want to come in and kind of, I hate to say it, but they might want to love bomb you a little bit, really give a lot of affection and love. The problem is that this is a knight, so it is still some immature energy. Now, if you look at this card, it does look a little bit like Adam Levine. So, you know, maybe Adam Levine is important to you or this person, or you like Maroon 5, but I always have to say that when I see this card, because he looks like Adam Levine to me. All right, there could be a song by Adam Levine or Maroon 5 that this person thinks about you when they listen to it. All right, Four of Pentacles that sits here in the reverse. And so when this person thinks about you, they do feel like you may be holding things very close to you, that you're not wanting to feel that vulnerability, or maybe you do feel vulnerability, but there's some kind of financial aspect that this person feels like you're struggling with, and you've kind of pulled within, no longer wanting to give, either financially or just emotionally, to this situation. You're not wanting your foundation to be rocked. You can see that the person in this card has their head turned and their eyes closed, and they're holding their bag really close to them. And so you may be holding your feelings inside. You could be holding back your energy. You could be holding back your money. Whatever the case is, take it as it resonates. But this person does feel like you've closed off to them. Okay. The Moon. They don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, now you could be dealing with the Pisces, or maybe something happened within Pisces season. But when the Moon shows up, we're talking about things that this person doesn't understand, like unknown problems, right? They don't know if they come forward what they're going to deal with. Okay, and this also says that you may be trusting your intuition about this person, or this person feels like you're really listening to your intuition and that you really don't want anything to do with them anymore. Let's get one more. What do they think about when they think about you? The Ten of Cups, my God. Okay, this person absolutely is in love with you. Okay, this is total love, total support. This person feels like you supported them, that you really loved them, and there's a great deal of love that sits here. Now, with the Moon card, let's get a Moonology card and see if there's one more message for you before we kind of change gears a little bit here. All right, Moonology, what message do you have for my Aries? All right, we have communication is key. The new moon in Gemini. So you could be dealing with the Gemini, or something could pop up in Gemini season. But this is saying, listen, there is a need to communicate in this situation. And I don't feel like this person is doing that because they don't know what your reaction is going to be. All right. Speaking of that, let's see. What do you think about when you think about this person? Okay. What do you think about? Oh, too many. All right. Let's get just a couple. What do you think about? We got the Five of Swords that's sitting up here. And so when you think about this person, you feel like that this was a very abusive relationship in some way, whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally. But it really was a lot of really hurtful things that might have been spoken between the two of you. There may have been hurtful words that were slung your way. So you feel like this person, you know, doesn't think about your feelings when they speak or they act. Okay, now that may not be true, but that's how you feel, possibly. All right, take it as it resonates. I also feel like, I was just about to say this, and then the freaking ace came out. I also feel like with this card, right, with this Five of Swords, You can see that there's individuals in the back, and then this person's kind of holding the sword and moving forward. And so I do feel like with this individual that you've taken your sword out and you have cut the ties in this. Whether you have done that physically or just emotionally, you have definitely pulled back, and you are no longer even looking in that person's direction. And here we have the Ace of Wands that shows up, which comes along right perfectly with that thought. This is really you feeling very urged and inspired to create something, whether that be a new relationship, a new job, just in a completely different direction. You're feeling very inspired to do those types of things. All right, then we have the Six of Pentacles that sits here in the reverse. And so when you think about this person, you feel like it was very one-sided, that this person left you struggling. They were very selfish. There may have even been financial aspects to that selfishness, you know, them taking money from you and not giving that back. Okay, let's get one or two more. What else do you think about when you think about this person? Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. She sits here in the reverse. And so when you think about this person, you think that they're very cold. They may have a lot of aggression about them. They're very angry, or at least you feel that they express themselves in a very angry and aggressive type way. All right, let's get one more. All right. We got the Eight of Cups, all right? You've walked away, you've abandoned the situation, or you feel like they have, okay? That you may feel like they have kind of moved on. But this really represents withdrawing completely. And so perhaps when you think about this person, you think, I either need to separate myself from it, or you already have. Let's move over to our oracle cards. We have Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. It's sitting in the reverse, so you may not be very interested in another relationship at this point. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This is what you're doing, freeing yourself, whether that be mentally or emotionally or even physically. But you are freeing yourself because your life has gotten a little bit out of control with this particular situation. We have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. This did come in the upright, so this may be what this person wants to do, or this may be what you tried to do over and over again. One more from this deck. We have separation. All right. And this says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And so I feel like either you are already in separation or you may be on your way to separation. Let's get some from this deck. Yeah, we got twin flames and then the freaking snake. Good God. All right, first of all, let's talk about the snake one. What this card says is competition, the enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, and the other woman. And so this person may have been very snaky in their behavior. They might have even cheated on you. But here's the thing. A twin flames card came up. Now listen, twin flames are something else, honey. Okay, they're definitely soul ties. But a lot of times twin flames can feel very much like that yin and yang, like you guys just balance each other out. But the truth of the matter is that twin flames are sent to instigate change in you and them. And so when I always see the twin flames card, I'll say it feels so good, but it can burn so bad. Okay, so this person and you may have had a very fiery start and a very fiery ending. All right. And the fire start felt good, and the fire ending burned like hell. All right, let's get one more. I'll take these two that shot out on the table. Oh, three that shot out on the table. Wow. Child, we got the Grim Reaper that came up. The relationship is over. There's no second chances. Grow and transform your life is what this card says, and this may be what you're doing. And then we have the Hammer, right? The Hammer and the Palm Tree came out, and the Hammer is all about somebody sabotaging something, but maybe trying to come back in and rebuild over and over again. So they sabotage, rebuild, sabotage, rebuild, sabotage. And so constantly, it was just always this person working on the sabotage that they had already put into this situation. But with the Palm Tree, this is all about being very flexible, being very endurance, a lot of growth. And so you may feel like you are now growing. See, the Palm Tree card, I love it because when you think about palm trees, they can survive the storms. They go through the hurricanes, and they still keep standing. And I feel like that's you. You've been through the storms with this person, but you are still standing strong. Head. Let's get a soulmate manifest card for you. I just said this when I said it about the twin flames, about how that beginning is so hot and fiery, but it feels good, but the ending hurts so bad. This says the hottest love has the coldest end. So you may have felt like this ended very coldly, or this person has become very cold. I'm feeling a Sacred Light Oracle card, so let's get one. Let's see what that message is. All right, we have number 31, the Temple of Mary. Okay, your name could be Mary. If it is, drop me a comment. But anyways, this is all about an emotional expression, playful innocence, and exploitation. And so I really do feel like this person may have exploited your good nature, your good behavior, your good spirit about you. But this is all about, you know, you expressing your feelings. And so if you have not already expressed your emotions, it is time for you to do that. Let's get some personal messages for you. All right, we got Pisces. Could be something with a Pisces or within Pisces season. This says someone's being manipulative. Nice. And this says big changes are coming. All right, so you may have found out that this person was being manipulative. It could have involved other parties, especially with that Four of Cups. But here's the thing, misery loves company. So you may have been dealing with somebody that had a bunch of unhappiness inside of them, a lot of hurt inside of them, and hurt people. Let's just be honest. Okay. We have stay away from negative people. If you have a happy heart, you have a happy start, okay? And so you must heal yourself. And again, forgiveness is learning the lesson, leaving the loss. So leave that loss. I'm feeling a couple of these personal cards as well. I haven't done this in any other reading, but I feel it in this one. We have what path do you really want to be on? Okay. Let's get a couple more. I'm going to take all of these. Okay, let's see what they all say. We have 6 degrees of separation. This is really understanding that your network is much larger than you think it is. And so when we talk about what path do you really want to be on, and then this card, 6 degrees of separation, comes out, start expressing where you want to go and what you want to be doing, because there could be people within your circle that know people that know people that know people. That's the 6 degrees of separation. So start speaking up. We have new beginnings. So somebody's on a new journey, a new beginning. We have shifting. Somebody is shifting. All right. So growing up, leveling up, expanding. We have opportunities don't just happen. You create them. Okay. So you must put in that work for yourself. No matter how hard it is, never give up. There's going to be some kudos to you, but you must first clean your closet. And it's going to be yours. So clean out your circle, clean out your closet, you know, handle the things you need to handle, and success and victory will be yours. Let's get a poem about this situation. All right, we have number 16, beliefs. You believe that I don't love you and don't believe I even care. Yet I still stand strong at your side even when no one else is there. Oh, you mean standing strong like that palm tree? You stood strong by this person when nobody else had their back. You had their back, and yet they still, in their mind, questioned your love and your loyalty. All right. These are our message cards. We're going to see what this person wants to say to you. It's a pretty big deck, so I'm going to split it, and we're going to get 5 from each. So if this person could speak to you right now and say what they want to say with no pride, no ego, what would they say? I'm learning to be a better listener. Okay. Okay. Cards going crazy. Cards are going crazy. But this one flew out. I can't imagine growing old with someone else. Oh, okay. Cards are coming out crazy. Your voice is my favorite sound. Okay. I pretend not to crave you as much as I really do out of fear. One more from this deck. We have 2 here. So we have, I can be your hero, and I'm sorry I made you feel alone. Okay, let's get 5 from this deck. In love. I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. This person really loves you. We did get that 10 of Cups. I'm heartbroken. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get 2 more. What else do they want to say? I'm happiest when I'm with you. Wow, this person's feeling your absence. Okay, 1 more. What else do they want to say? Last message. Open your heart. So they want you to open up to them again. All right, well, these were your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.